Shalom. I would like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, and safety to all you Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, to the true believers of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and to the hopeful elect out there. This is the brother Hadabia coming back at you with another one. And you know, the Lord, has his men, his elect, out here, prophesying, telling you, warning Israel, that what is to happen, warning you, of the many sorrows and plagues and death that is to come, warning you that if you do not, turn away, from your old self, put off that old man or woman and repent and Yahweh Bashim Yoshai that you're gonna be judged and the Lord's gonna have no mercy upon you because we are heading into difficult times and that's why our apostles are on us to really push the word and make our videos and really digest this word and this truth because it is the only thing that's gonna like it says wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of thy time because that's gonna be the only thing that um that keeps us together, that keeps us grounded. So us of the hopeful elect, that's why we're out here on the highways and hedges, you know prophesying, and pushing these uh these videos, on the YouTube, trying to warn, Israel to, to come back to their true power. So I want to start off with Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. So that is our duty, you know. That is our purpose, is to, follow Yahweh Shem Shai and to and to give the people warning, tell the people what is to come, you know. So just like just like Noah and the many other prophets, that is what we are to do, in these in these times, we're not to be too caught up into the things of this life and in this world, you know. Obviously, yeah. We're gonna take care of our responsibilities. We're not gonna neglect our duties as part of the society because Esau will come down on you hard for that. But we prophesy about the downfall of this system and where it's going and the coming destruction that is going to come upon this place. So as 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 men of the Lord, that's what we are to do. We are to prophesy. And that's why these other churches, these churches don't have it. Growing up in churches, they never talk about what is to come. You never hear the scriptures being broken down like they are when in Great Millstone. It says Isaiah 62:6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Yea, that make mention of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, keep not silence. Yeah, because daily, daily. There's brothers all over right now. There's brothers out there doing camp, right now. Well, there's videos going out every minute, on YouTube. We're not to let up. That's what the Lord is telling us. We got to keep prophesying. You know, keep trying to warn Israel. With these scriptures and show them what is to come. If there's ever any a time in history where it would be of best interest to 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 really you know go deep into this truth and to follow it, it would be now. With all the with all that is happening with the talks of nuclear war and just the many different type of pestilence, and famine, and things that are just going on right now. These tariffs. Now is the time. Warning you, but Jake gonna do what they want to do. You know, they feel like because there's not much happening. You know, there's no major event happening right now that everything is okay. But people are going to realize, you know, without they're gonna realize that what the men of the Lord have been saying is gonna happen. This is Ecclesiasticus 13 and 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith. They exalt it to the clouds. But if the poor man speaks, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, stumble, they will help to overthrow him. Yeah, especially when you're out there at camp. People walk by. They just look, they just stare. They don't inquire. What is being spoken. But then, if you're favorite celebrity, just like with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, when they're bringing up the whole Hebrew Israelite stuff, then people wanted. Then you heard a lot of discussions about it. But yet the prophets have been out there for decades, you know, talking about what is going to happen to this place, and the average person, could care less. They just continue on with their day to day, and they keep it moving. Because they see us and they say, what do these guys know? We ain't got on no fancy suit, shiny dress shoes, you know, thin shirt with a tie or a bow tie, you know, clean shaved, clean cut. They see us out there and they just, they make up their face. They think we're too scruffy because of our beards and just that we're not in a everyone can be saved kind of spirit. We're getting at you. We're getting at Israel, telling them how wicked they have been, telling these other nations how wicked they are, and how they're gonna pay for what they have done to us. They don't want to hear that. You know, like the scripture says, this is prophesying to us smooth things. That's all people want to hear. It's just stuff that make them feel good about themselves. Stuff that it makes them feel good about the evil, about the evil that they do. That's all people want to hear about. They don't want to be condemned. This is Jeremiah 6 and 16 in the NLT. This is what the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai says. Stop at the crossroads, Look around, ask for the old, godly way and walk in it. Travel its path, and you will find rest for your souls. But you reply, no, that's not the road we want. No, we don't want that. That road is too, that road for them is like that narrow. It's too tough. It's not easy. They don't want to hear about that. Verse 17, I posted watchmen over you who said, listen to the sound of the alarm. But you replied, no, we won't pay attention. That's 2,000 people. Warning, warning about that MOTB that is coming. Telling you don't take that. Take that, you're doomed. When that junkie came, that juice, told you not to take it. But yet people took it anyways. People don't want to listen. Verse 18, therefore listen to this. All you nations take note of my people's situation. Listen, all the earth, I will bring disaster on my people. It is the fruit of their own schemes. Because they refuse to listen to me, they have rejected my word. That's exactly it. Because our people have not wanted to hear what the men of the Lord are saying, the Lord is going to reject you. When 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 you're at your darkest moment, when you're at the low of the low, when you're in your greatest tribulation, the Lord ain't gonna hear you because when you had that time to hear what the prophets were saying, you didn't want to hear it. It was too harsh for you. It sounded too mean. It wasn't nice. It doesn't involve everybody. That's how people think when they hear us. They've been in that Christian church too long, just bugged out. Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai hath not done it? Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. That's why, people can't get it. That's why people can't get it when we talk about the MOTB. They talk about the church. That's why people can't get it when we say, the so-called UFOs are actually the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and that the same chariots are going to bring destruction upon this place. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai controls everything, both good and evil. That the spiritual demons say it has to go through Yahweh. They don't want to hear that. They think it's just two sides going back and forth with each other. But they don't understand because it is not given unto them. You Their minds are not open up to this truth. And that's a scary thing. You know, that's a scary thing to know that the Lord doesn't want you to see this truth. Even though you may come across the videos, you come across the men on the corners, that's just your lot. You're gonna just be judged. But a lot of our people, you know, they know, something in their spirit says, these guys, sound like they're making sense, but because they don't want to, They don't want to, rebuke their own selves. That they just rather, continue in their old ways. You know, that's not, and that's 2/3 of Israel. Everything that we're saying, the Bible, speaks of the elect are gonna get it, and the ones who aren't gonna get it is gonna be 2/3 of our people. It's just that plain and simple. And when we're out there, you know, we don't care who we don't care who wants to listen or not listen. Us as, prophets, watchmen, we're just doing our job. The Lord is gonna bring in who He wants to bring in. It is not up to us. We don't have that power. We can't go in people's minds and open it up. That's all through Yahweh Shem Yahushua. If the Lord wants people to get it, they're gonna get it. And if He doesn't want to get it, they ain't gonna get it. Matthew 24:37. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So, no one, we don't know. We don't know when Yahushua is going to return. We don't know what exact day. We don't know what, day of the week. We don't know what year, what month, what hour. We don't know when Yahushua is going to return. But we still gonna, push his name, push this truth until that day comes. Because, that goes into the faith, fear that we have of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Verse 37, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So that's exactly what the people are doing now. When Noah was building his ark, telling the people it was going to rain, and and coming of destruction, people are carrying on with their lives. And it's just like now, you know, brothers are all over preaching and preaching the word, warning our people. And they just, they carry on. They carry on and go do whatever it is that they please. It's not until the destruction starts happening, things really start to tear up, that, people are gonna be like, oh, you know, they were right, you know, not until they see, the strangeness of their salvation, when they see, these men that look like nobody being beamed up into the chariots, then they're gonna be like, oh, shit, it's gonna be too late. But MOTB is made mandatory, and you've spent this whole time fucking around. Then you're gonna be like, oh, so this is what they're talking about. I'm telling you, it's shape me. You need to get right. Listen to what the men of the Lord are saying to you. Listen to what the prophets are saying. Because we're warning you. You know? Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So, the prophets before then, they were doing the same thing, talking about the downfall, that was gonna happen. And that's what we're doing now. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Telling you of the war that's coming. And you hear the talk about war so much, you know? It's the evil, the evilness that is just out here. Everything is just wicked. You know, a lot of the shit you watch is just wicked. The entertainment, the music, wicked. The way just people look and the vibration they give off is just wicked, evil. You know, and these many pestilence. Fuck, everything is fucking defiled. Every minute there's a recall on something, and that's because these wicked, you know, elites have just destroyed this place. You know, everything. Fruits can't even last a week. You know, breathing in and eating all these different type of chemicals that are bad for us. The pollution in the air, the very fabrics that are on our clothing, the stuff we put on our skin. Everything is fucked up and defiled. And that's why this place got to go down. That's why Yahweh Shai has to come back and set this place in order. Verse 9, the prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has truly sent him. For the most part, we don't be talking about peace, peace. Peace is only going to come in the kingdom. You know, you know, like it said, you know, we're prophets of doom. That's what that's what we be talking about more times. That's what the brothers be pushing. Yes, sometimes they make videos about, you know, kingdom and what is to come, you know, just, you know, give us a boost and just, you know, remind us that, you know, we're almost out of here and that, you know, we're finally gonna be at peace. But for the most part, you know, destruction has to come. Destruction is going to come first before that peace. So that's the message that has to get pushed, you know. And it's when these things start to come, then people are gonna know, you know, that you know a prophet has been among them. And that's the closing piece that I'm gonna come out with. Ezekiel 33 and 33. When this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. It will come. The Lord is not a man that lies. You know, his words don't go out and void. It just says it, it's gonna happen. Then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. So once it starts, you know, popping off, when it's martial law in the streets, when troops be busting down your door, when the grocery shelves are empty, when you can no longer withdraw and use cash, when there's different, you know, crazy shit just going on, unthinkable stuff that have never happened before. When the chariots are when the chariots start to, you know, really make an appearance, because you know, right now they make an appearance, but it's hiding. Like it's not, it's kind of not like for all for see. When these things start to happen, then they're gonna know that a prophet has been among them, and it might be too late for them. Salvation might be too late for them. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yashai may not have mercy, but you know, that's that's the will of the Lord. Whatever He wants to do, He's gonna do. But just us, but the hopeful elect, you know, our job is to just push the word and give warning about you know, the destruction, the sorrows, the pain, the hurt. that is going to come to this place. 'Cause that all that stuff has to happen before peace, could be brought about. So that's why now, now's the time to repent. So that's gonna do it for this lesson. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakodash, and double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. I pray this lesson was edifying. Until the next one.